Good morning guys, from Thef, Albania. I cannot believe I'm saying this, but this is our last day. Well, we're leaving Albania today, but what a place to wake up this morning. The views, when I do a 360, it's just, that always makes me way too dizzy in the morning. Too many rakis last night. The views here are just incredible. Unfortunately, the sun has come out when we are leaving, so we're gonna have to come back either later this year or early next year. Probably early next year now, I presume, to do the famous hike to Valbona, but it means we can come back to Albania. We have a really long travel day ahead. We are off to Prizren, Kosovo, a brand new country. Firstly, we are getting picked up by a local driver to take us back to Scodra, and from Scodra, we are chasing the bus to Prizren. We're not sure whether we're gonna make it. We're not certain we're gonna be allowed in Kosovo. Who knows?
We called the Kosovan British Embassy the other day, and they actually said that because we've been in Albania for over 2 weeks, we are actually allowed to enter without a coronavirus test. However, they did say to double check, seeing as everything changes really quickly, so I'm going to call them now. Right, well, we're not 100% sure. Last time I spoke to them, they said that it should be fine if we've been outside of the UK. This time the lady said to me that if the country that we're travelling from is in the high zone, then we won't be allowed in. So she didn't clarify.
It'll be fun at the border.
Because I ran out of minutes. But yeah, it will be good fun at the border.
Time to go. Our transfer has come. An amazing stay at Botina Palia. If you're ever in Thef, best place to stay. Best cook, best guest house, best raki, best everything. It's about 3 hours back to Scodra. We've got the van to ourselves. We definitely decided to leave Thef at the right time. There's actually a lot of locals we've seen coming down with their animals, taking them back to Scodra because the snow is coming, and when the snow comes, you're pretty much stuck there. The road is impossible to go back down, and to get back to Scodra, you're looking at a long hike. But I've got this back on because from Thursday the 15th, it has become compulsory again in Albania to wear a mask. So when we get back to the city, this needs to be on because I don't want any fines, and I believe it's a similar rule when we get to Kosovo, or if we get to Kosovo. And we are back, I don't need the mask right now, in Scodra. We are back at Camping Legenda, where we left Gensi's car with our suitcases. It is now a race. He has the phone number and the license number of the bus. It's 1:20. The bus actually leaves Tirana at 3, heading to Prizren in Kosovo. And we've got to meet it somewhere in the middle, so hopefully on the way back we can find the bus. Our cases and everything are okay. Our original plan was actually to do the hike to Valbona, then from Valbona we were going to get the famous ferry on the Common Lake back to near Scodra and then pick up our cases and go back. But obviously we're back a little bit early now. I think we'll make it. I'll have to ask Gensi. Gensi knows best. Gensi, are we going to make it? Are we going to make this bus?
Sure, we will make like everything else. Like we made it until now.
So yeah. We're going to make the bus, but then are we even going to be allowed into Kosovo?
Yeah, so we have a lot of challenges in front of us.
It's an exciting day. And we've made it to the service station. Luckily it does have a restaurant, and we are really early. It's 2:15. The bus will probably be here about 4. We're actually near the town of Milot, so we're like intercepting it as it turns off on its way from Tirana to Prizren. But we are literally now just packing on the side of the road.
On the side of the road. Perfect. And that is the case packed. Obviously no help from Matt, but I really need a coffee.
There's something with these petrol stations in Albania that have an incredible hotel located behind it with a great restaurant. We've got 2 cappuccinos and I don't even know what it is, a cream cone of some sort. It didn't have any burek. We've called the driver. How long? We don't know. It leaves Tirana at 3. We're hoping it comes to this petrol station.
We hope it will come.
Our fingers are crossed. And yeah, we can't get back in touch with the embassy of Kosovo, so we are basically winging it at the moment.
So this is where we say goodbye to the best tour guide in Albania. We've just been told that the bus is 5 minutes away. So we're gonna have to say goodbye to Genci because unfortunately he can't make it with us. Thank you so much for being a really good tour guide. Remember guys, if you need a tour guide or anywhere to stay, contact Enjoy Travels on Instagram. I'll leave his details down below. Thank you Genci, we've had such a good time.
It was a pleasure.
Found the bus, we're having to literally run across the motorway now. Oh, we would not have done this without Genci. Genci, thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
Absolute legend, thank you. Now let's hope we can actually get in the country. Step 1 completed, we have made it onto the bus. Step 2 is actually getting into the country. I don't know how this is going to go. We know the UK is red zone, we've been told things by the British Embassy that it's okay. Who knows, going in from Albania to Kosovo, normally, not many people do it anyway that are from the UK, but going during coronavirus, completely different story. Let's see how we get on. And we've just stopped close to the border now. We're just outside the town of Kuke, I think. Beautiful spot, but a little bit more nervous the closer you get to the border because you just don't know whether you're going to get in. You get different information from different people. I don't know, worst comes to worst, we have to self-isolate for a week or get a coronavirus test. Best case, we walk straight through. Really, really nice view. I'll try and film what I can. I'm not sure of the name of this lake, of the border crossing. Hopefully we can get into Kosovo. We're coming up to the border now. I have no idea how this is going to go. I'm not sure even what I can film. It looks busy. This is not looking good. They're checking our passports now. It looks as if we're getting refused entry. I'm not really sure if we can still. I don't know what's happening here. Well, we are on a bus to Tirana, so that was just ridiculous on all levels. We got to the border, they checked our passports, they called us off, so we just thought, oh, they wanted to ask us where we've come from, where we've been. They said, no, you're English, British, you can't come in. We said, no, we'd called the embassy and they'd explained that if you're traveling from Albania, not from the UK, you're allowed to come in because of the relationship between Albania and Kosovo. And we've been in Albania for 6 weeks now. We haven't been in the UK for ages. This coronavirus stuff is just rubbish. We've had to sign a form. We have signed a form that states that we are considered to be a threat to public order and public security, national security or international relations, which is a load of rubbish. It says if you're flying from the UK, you need a test. If you're coming from Albania, you don't need a test. We called the embassy twice and they said this. But we're going back to Tirana. We're going to have to get a test now to go back into Kosovo because we are a threat to public safety. This virus just gets more boring and more boring by the day, seriously. Just to add, we have no Albanian lek left, we have no hotel booked, so this could be interesting. We're on the bus and we have no lek, so I don't know how we're going to pay for this. Can take this off. That was the most stupid, ridiculous day
I feel like everything was against us as well today, wasn't it?
We're back in Tirana. It's, what's the time?
It is about 10 PM and we have made it to 10:05 Vila Verde, which is a boutique hotel right next to Scandinavia. They've actually saved us today.
Yes, thank you for saving us at short notice. Highly recommend this hotel. We'll give you a full room tour in the morning when we're feeling a bit better. But just to go into some context of the full story, basically we called the British Embassy of Kosovo twice, and on both occasions they said that we don't need a test as we're travelling from Albania and we've been in Albania for 6 weeks, which makes sense. We haven't been to the UK. We then called up the hotel that we're going to be staying in Kosovo, and they also said, no, it's fine, you can come straight through.
And then we got there, and that was a big no. I mean, we had made sure and checked online, and sometimes things just don't go to plan. It had obviously changed very recently. They had a list which stated that UK citizens must have a test even if they weren't coming from the UK.
It's just ridiculous.
It was ridiculous. They were very nice at the border though.
They were nice, but it's the British Embassy's fault. The British Embassy need to sort out their information they're giving out. It's all wrong. We're going to call them in a minute and hopefully get something sorted out.
Wait till you hear what we've been described as.
Yeah, so we got off. Then we got taken into the police station, but obviously couldn't film any of this. Had to sign this. I'm not certain what I've signed. Well, basically what I've signed, like I said earlier, we are considered to be a threat to public order and public security, national security or international relations. I've been in Albania for 6 weeks. It doesn't really make any sense.
It's quite worrying to be described as that, really.
You're not sure what you've signed. The British Embassy need to sort it out, big time. We need the British Embassy in Kosovo to call up the Kosovo-Albania border and explain that you don't need it because we've been in Albania for 6 weeks.
I just think it's absolutely crazy. We've been travelling since like
I left my hat on the bus because I was rushing.
This has just been a crazy day.
Travel day though. We'll sort it out. We will sort it out. We have two options. One is we get into Kosovo via a test. One is that the embassy sorts it out. Our plan B is we head early to Macedonia and then head to Kosovo in a month's time.
We're lucky though, we have a very nice hotel night and
thank you again to Vila Verde for sorting this out.
We have a good balcony, but we'll show you that tomorrow.
We'll show you that in the morning. I'm going to sleep, calling the embassy and having a KFC. See you tomorrow.